case then. The magnets have been reversed. But, by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper, what kept clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right! Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dmitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the clockwork frame or...
Behold, Clockla is born!
Damn. Didn't see that coming the first time.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the clockwork frame and the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Yeah, some of these can actually be fairly hard, honestly. Not as hard as Bentley's making it out to be, but somewhere up there, and I'm unfortunately short of temporal lock. Actually, I think Diablo Fire Slam gives you the trophy, not Raging Inferno Flop. I was wrong. Although again, all of these are fairly useless. I guess if the time comes at the end, I'll buy something. That's or no, not Sly. Although I think Sly's mission gets us the save. Still, the Murray mission is closest.
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Actually, I think the Murray mission has the save, maybe not Sly. But it's actually pretty interesting. I mean, everything that the members of the clogging did comes together to help out Arpeggio. I mean, okay, that was dumb. I mean, basically, Rajan provided the spice, Dimitri escorted it, not really escorted, but got out forever. That was hilarious. And then the contestant came up with the way of hypnosis. I don't quite know what John Hassan did, but I think he helped get into more than just Paris or something. I honestly don't know. It was pretty interesting. I mean, this is a pretty decent story. I mean, it's basic, but it gets the job done, and it actually is a lot more intricate and complex than you would imagine. Ooh, look, fodder I can use. Ah! Only I can use the power of fire. I want to use one throw. There really is only a few missions here before we get to the boss fight itself. Kind of like Clockwork's World in the original game. You know, it's fairly short in comparison to other worlds. Let's see. First, let me get this health cube. Goodbye. I do kind of wish I had enough for Bentley's upgrade. I mean, that's a pretty cool upgrade. The temporal lock. Kind of annoying, you know, is that Murray's charge, Glutto charge, I think. It doesn't. It seems like it would help with his mobility, but it doesn't. I wish it did. And they hurt each other. Roundhouse kick. So far, a pretty good mission. Bentley's is kind of hard, though, all things considered. Don't know what that was about. I'm surprised that Neela didn't mention the fact that she also betrayed the Claw Gang, because, you know, she arrested Dimitri and Contessa. Whoa. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I guess only up there. This world isn't really that kind of Bentley and Murray. Despite this model being probably the easiest of Murray and Bentley. Actually, no, it is fairly kind of Bentley, but not that kind of Murray. I didn't have to go there. Ah! Taste my fist of flames. Oh god, I didn't mean to throw him. Okay, let's just use that.
Looks like the power locks are offline. Come on back and pry it open for me.
I didn't even know I could. I wanted to see if I could. I didn't think it'd let me. I was hoping that wouldn't hurt Murray.
Your turn, buddy.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room.
What the hell is that
Jump
up
onto
there?
The second level to get at the engine room control center.
What the? Who touched me? It's boring. So most of these basically require using
All right, the control
kind of
center
the-
is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed spire jumping, you should be able to get access.
Oh god. There's only a reasonable thing, thank god. For the most part, these elves are basically making most of the most distinctive factors that separate each Cooper member from each other. Like, you know, mostly side platforming. Bentley's, I guess, puzzle-based missions. And Murray's brute strength. I mean, this is basically all platforming, no real combat.
That arpeggio really knew his encryption algorithms. As it stands, I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to the vault is 725.
And we've got a nice one here.
You've got the shadow power.
So, all we've got left is Feral Pounce of all slides, but again, I'm not getting them. I need to show off thief reflexes sometime. But this is rather unique. The Spears and Slide Free add much better, and what it does is Slide becomes completely invisible as long as he has feet meter to spare. He only moves slow, which is kind of a shame. It's, well, very late. And that's thief reflexes, not much else to these. Music box, yeah, that's about it. Not much else to these.
That's lights out for this engine.
room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Yeah. I hate this mission with all my hate. Thankfully, there's only flashlight guards, so... And the camera mocks me. Escorting this thing is not remotely fun. That's the thing. Honest to God, I don't see how this is a fun mission. I don't even see why they could think it's fun. I mean, a Cunning Disguise is fun. It's based on the same concept, but you don't have to stay in the barrel all the time. And it's honestly much more well thought out. This is just long, and I don't think there's any checkpoints, too. I think you also have to go on a specific path as well that they want you to take. And, yeah. Probably the worst mission in the game, all things considered. I mean, they could have done something cool. I mean, they could have had all Bentley and Murray helping you. Like, Murray could kind of escort Sly. You could, like, kind of just switch between the members at will. Like, and then maybe, like, you could switch to Murray so you can get rid of some guards. Bentley, maybe to try and keep the barrel from exploding or something. I have to go all the way up there. Fuck. No, we're stuck with this shit instead. Oh god! No! Thought maybe restart the mission. Oh, thank god. Yeah, we have to go there, and I think the only way up there is through down there. I think pressing any button will kill you instantly, so don't. Another thing is, this is slow-paced as hell. Sly Cooper is not really a slow franchise. It doesn't really take that long to get into things, unlike some other franchises. God of War kind of does, Jak and Daxter does, Zelda does. But probably down there. I'm pretty sure this sneaky music is gonna get on someone's nerves in the comments. And I can't really blame you. No attention to the raccoon. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't hear my dog, I still probably hear him because he's being so loud and he's barking at some damn squirrel. And I know you guys can hear him. Probably gonna have to go up there. I think this sets up for another mission, I'm not sure, actually. Pay no attention to the raccoon in the barrel. That was bullshit. I didn't know he would turn around, that was bull. Waiting. I had some more failures on the way. Hopefully this bird isn't gonna cheat. Maybe just act totally random. Like that. I don't have loot. That makes me sad. Because I would love to steal it. Just jump out this barrel and surprise attack.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
How the fuck do I get over? Hello there, friend. How are you doing? Good show ignoring this. And I swear to God, if you turn around and we hey. So not much I can talk about except trivia about the clogging members. Arpeggio is the only one who is dead, technically speaking. This is the mission that never ends. Because some dumbass thought this would be fun. I'm pretty sure you guys will agree that it's not remotely fun in the slightest way possible. I'm gonna stop mixing because we're done here.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.